So, hey, it's Anthony Rios, the Healing Shaman, and I want to share with you about a new body of work that's coming out at the Summer Solstice. So, I'm very excited, a couple of weeks away. So, and the way this came about is because I've been working with a lot of people going through what I went through many decades ago, but it's really about the hard truth that we have to tell ourselves about why we're stuck and why we're still in these patterns and behaviors that keep us in doubt and fear, self loathing, and all of that leads to very unstable emotional states. So I was a person who used to apologize for everything, for being too expressive, for feeling too much, for letting my views be known with passion. And I would always apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. And I didn't understand what I was doing because it was so ingrained. And even when I was right, I would apologize. And I'll never forget. There was a coworker and a friend who one day told me, he said, Anthony, stop apologizing, but I still really didn't understand what he meant because I was so glued to those ways of being. I could not see what was happening, what those patterns and behaviors were. And really, it wasn't until I did a couple of healing sessions, really deep healing sessions with someone I trusted, that I was able to start to see what the patterns were, what the behaviors were. And then from there, go deeper into the work of understanding one, because we want to, we start with our logical mind, understanding what was driving those behaviors, and then to what the wound was, or the wounds, I should say, were that drive those behaviors and cause those patterns to develop in the first place, and then do the work to heal them and to move beyond them and to establish a new way of being. Now, all that sounds good. Sounds like, oh, okay, that's just A, B, C, D, E. It's not A, B, C, D, E. There's work to do. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because too many people are still spending so much time keeping themselves small. And I used to be one of those people. And for me, it was about apologizing, right? Apologizing is how I kept myself small because of the fear and the doubt and, yes, self loathing. You wouldn't know that about me now because at this point in time, I give a rat's ass about what people think about what I'm doing and how I am doing it because I've done the work to heal. I've done the work to heal the wounds. I've done the work to free myself, right? So I now, especially in the last dozen or so years where I've really moved in to my healing practice, teaching and sharing with others about how to do the same thing, how to get from where I was and where you are to freedom, liberation in your mind, body, and spirit. So all of this body of work, there's a new body of work, I should say, coming out that goes right in that hand in hand with the sacred healing journey, which is a beautiful piece of work that's self-paced, 14-day healing lessons with audios that are really, really great. And it goes in with the shamanic journey work that I teach my advanced students about how to journey and how to get answers from our helping spirits and compassionate spirits for all of this. And all of this work has come out of that in communion, in communication with my helping spirits, with my power animals, guardian spirits that have now revealed to me this whole body of work. And it's coming. The work is coming. So if you're in that place where you know it's time to stop hiding, it's time to stop playing small, it's time to move beyond the fear and the doubt and the self loathing, then listen up because the work is coming and it might be for you. It might not, but it might be for you. And the way we move to freedom and liberation is by taking small steps, any action. Once you're committed to healing, any action, small steps will move the needle and will move you towards a path of freedom and liberation with your body, mind, and spirit. From there, we work on reconnecting with your divine self that's always been there. We just need to reconnect the wires, right? Return you to yourself. And that's the work that's going to be brought forth on the solstice. It's called Unbound. It is a healing path of liberation and freedom. It'll return you to yourself, reconnect you with the divine spirit that's always been there. You just forgot. And it's time to remember. Because look, the people I work with are healers, empathic people, people with a healing gift who are still hiding. And now we get you out of hiding. So I'll say it this way. When you reveal the gift to yourself, you will free yourself. When you return to yourself, you will free yourself. And there are people out there who need what you have. They need your healing gift and they're waiting for you. People who you've not met yet. And there are people who can only be helped by you, who can only be helped by you. So let that sink in for a minute. So if you don't do this, if you don't take care of the wounds, if you don't heal If you don't free yourself from those chains of the past, there are people out there who will also stay chained, right? And never experience the freedom that is available to them is available to you with the work that we're doing. So it is not for everybody. I'll say that straight up. It is not for everybody. You've got to be committed to yourself first and foremost. And so I'll just leave it there. There's work coming on the summer solstice. If it interests you, drop a comment. If you have questions, ask your questions. I'll be happy to do my best and answer them for you. And I'll be putting out a wait list for people who are interested and who may be right for this new work called Unbound, a healing path of transformation and freedom that's coming up on the summer solstice. All right. Anthony Rios, the healing shaman. Let's live in freedom and liberation, love ourselves deeply, connect deeply with the spirit world, and let's get on with the business of healing. All right. We'll talk again real soon.